Now, the next tip I want to talk about is voice typing. Now, we have a micro lesson for this. We do micro lessons, short lessons that are specific and targeted. So I can send you this micro lesson later. We can talk about that. But voice typing is a really powerful way to increase efficiency. And it's one of those things that are directly within your control. We use an app called Dictanote, which is kind of like a Microsoft Word, but simpler, and it has voice typing built in. And we use another Chrome app called Voice in Type. And a company called Voice in Typing does that. And it's really powerful because, one, you can type across different tabs and stuff. Because some other things have voice typing built into it, like Google Docs has voice typing built in, but it's not as good as this one. And two, you can create shortcuts with that. So we have a program called Client Concierge Service Bot. But I can just say concierge, and the voice typing will write that. So one, it's faster. Two, it doesn't make spelling mistakes. And you can get really, really good at turning it on and off for what you're doing. So we use Dictanote as a staging area for creating copy. So as opposed to doing it in the tiny little comment section on social or whatever on a website, we do it on this Dictanote with the voice typing and these shortcuts, and then we copy it and cut it out and put it into wherever we need it. So Dictanote acts as this staging area for copy, and it's an easy place to do it. And we use Dictanote with that. We use voice in typing, and we use Grammarly. Grammarly works really, really well with Dictanote, and so it allows you to correct the stuff and contextual mistakes. I strongly recommend you buy Grammarly. It's not that expensive because it's not just about spelling. Now with their AI tools, it helps you with contextual mistakes and makes suggestions on ways to say things. It's just invaluable. So when you combine that with the voice typing I'm talking about, and there's another one we use called change case. It's for making things, capitals or not capitals, which you do all the time. So that those four things combined, Dictanote, voice and type, change case, and Grammarly. Oh, one more, clipboard history. So I can say a word and it'll type something out. Heck, you could have it type out a whole paragraph. So if you have some boilerplate stuff you put at the end of things, you could say boilerplate 1 and it'll put a whole paragraph down. But this last one I just mentioned, clipboard, you want to be able to have a clipboard in your browser so that you're not typing things out. Because, one of my favorite sayings is from Einstein: a clever person solves a problem, a wise person avoids it in the first place. And by having things like your email address, your URL for your website, and other common things that you use in the Clipboard History Pro is what we use, then one, you're not going to make mistakes, but more importantly, it's fast. You just go to the clipboard and find it and put it down there. So if you do those things, use those tools in that way, you can increase your efficiency and lower the amount of errors that you do. It's one of the fastest ways to increase your productivity.